saying it on the camera, with a brush. It's non-humane, unnecessary killing. And they can sit there and watch TV. The poor little girls in Yemen, they arm is the same size as your finger. You ever see it on TV? That's like, it's unnecessary meanness. That's how they are. Them niggas here. Them niggas sitting out wherever they buy a place right around here. They ain't bought it. Somebody bought it for them. They bought it for them so they could not come here and they could go out there. And then niggas come here with their little lawyer papers and they done turn Shia. Nigga, you must be stupid. You know, that's, excuse me, of course I don't talk like this all the time, but that's the way it is. Nigga, what is wrong with you? I'm going to be an attorney so I can help you. Well, hell, now here you are, you got your license for the last 5 years. Help. Let's do something. Then you don't see them no more. They come in here popping down the turba, the rock there. Niggas, that's crazy. You know, anyway, so the Savak had people in it already. When a revolution happens, they collaborate with each other and they still have the same program. That's why the biggest shots in radio and television can be happy as a lark, getting a number and everything, and then we have something, then the next week you can't catch up with them, you can't find them. Simple as that. So they're everywhere. They are everywhere. That's why the government can't, the Rahbar and all that, they can't, sometimes you're talking about they have a term, Jariyan Nafuzi. That means it's like spies and saboteurs and what. And Nafuzi mean they're serious about it. You know, the regular infiltrator and stuff like that, the Rahbar says that they're harmless. They just personal, things they're trying to acquire or do. But it said Jariyan Nafuzi is organized. And it is strictly against the Islamic State. And the Islamic State, my goodness, it's dealt with the biggest war in that area. And that war turns around, and as it spread, every war feeds and builds the Islamic. In Iraq is friends with Iran. Afghanistan, no matter what you do it, they're still friends. Pakistan is friends with Iran. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Syria technically is just like Saddam Hussein was. They both Ba'ath, the Ba'ath party, Michel Aflaq. You ever see Ben Aflaq? You know Ben Aflaq. You can tell we used to call them Aflakis. That means that the Christian Arab, right? And I mean, you can tell how they look. After you look at them, you say, oh, Lebanese origin, that type of thing, He looks like a white boy, right? Not with that name, right? Ben Aflaq. We used to call them Aflakis. Aflakis, that's, anyway. Our allies are all miracle workers. all miracle workers. Just like right here, we're a miracle worker. Count up the enemies we got here in the United States. Add them up. Just see if you can. You'll get few of them, but you won't get them all, because the Quran says there's ones you see, and there's ones you don't see. And this old colored approach, before they got woke, we would have them self-identify. We've been doing it too long. And they only got so much game. You see, when so many lives depend on certain things, you become different than if you look at Mukhtar and Abdul Malik and them. Okay, that was a time when they got the whole show in their hand. Boss man is giving it to them. So they look like that they're really, but technically, they playing in a game. The referee is on their side, the scorekeeper's on their side, everything is on their side. And anything you got, that's you. For one person to deal with the whole United States of America is a miracle. Because nobody up in New York, over in Chicago, right here in D.C., how is it that we could be taking these positions and ain't nobody coming to see us? And everybody that was coming, you give them time, and they slowly, after 40 years, 30 years, some is gone, they try to recruit you again when all these programs they're trying to incorporate, you know what I mean, and mislead. But after 9/11, they tried that for a minute, whoosh, cut. Why is it cut? Why is it cut? It's cut because we cannot scare that nigga. We can't buy the nigga, and our hands is tied. And guess what? The nigga ain't losing nothing. He got his finger on the pulse, so we better stay away from him. Right? Because you go and hit the Zion. How many people can make fun of the Zionists and still live to tell the story? Or not be drugged down the street? Nobody. Right? Tell the truth. Nobody has ever done it in the United States. Nobody has ever done it in the United States and lived to tell the story. We tell the same story over and over and over and over and over again. We got 4 or 5 little stories over and over. Redundancy. We'll run they behind crazy with redundancy. You know why? They don't have no long range patience. They used to go in the ring, and they've been so bad, they knock a nigga out the first round every time. That's their problem. See, they not like we talked about George Foreman them. This stuff is real. George Foreman knocked niggas out before the 5th round all the time. He ain't never been those championship rounds when you get him up past Muhammad Ali carried him. He said, I carry this boy. All I got to do is survive. He was getting hit so hard, George, he hit him in the arms, shaking his whole body. He said, I just hold on a while. This boy going to get tired because he haven't been that. That means Muhammad Ali has thought this stuff out. And he has thought out that nigga cuts off the ring better than anybody. So, what I'm going to do? That's why he called rope-a-dope. Rope with a dummy. To sit there and punch yourself out. Right? You know, after that fight, George Foreman had tigers and lions and stuff on his farm out there in California to try to get his, it took him years to come back His trainer is George Foreman's trainer, one of my best friends, Charlie Shipes. Look it up on your thing. Charlie Shipes, he's fought Curtis Coates for the middleweight championship. And he used to train me in boxing. We was in the pen together. Anyway, long story. If you trust in Allah, Allah will give you what you need at the time you need it to carry you through those things that you need to be carried through. It is unbelievable, the stuff. I thought it would be a time when I would just relax, and every now and then you say, well, see, Iran got it covered. But man, they got so much. The more you research, the more you find, you're still finding out, oh, that group is anti-Iranian, this group is that everybody. Can you imagine? Every page you turn is anti-Iran. Every group, USA, I don't know all of them. That's all of them. For democracy in the Middle East, you already know that. And all of their people, they lift them up and give them a platform. And guess what? All them jokers been wrong year after year after year. And the one that's been right, you never hear from them. We don't care. That's one thing that you have to master. Did you learn? I don't care what they say. Are you keeping the correct score? Right? Because they reporting the wrong scores and all of that. Hey, keep the right score. And that'll be to your benefit. So SAVAK, post-revolutionary institutional behavior. Their behavior was always, it did several things. Number one, when it broke down, it got hold to all the institutions over here. And everything that they do is like that. So first, they realized that the U.S. was infiltrating them with Negroes, and they said that's okay, they police anyway. But they figured, we want Iranian institutions. That's why you go out to IEC, you're not going to see any Negroes. Anywhere you go, they bought them a place over there. They bought them a place right out there. Somebody tell you so-and-so bought it, that's bull crap. Don't know niggas buy nothing. They don't buy nothing. They keep an eye on everybody. They're smelling all up in the air and all around everything. They don't spend a Negro dime on nothing. Then I went to one place, and guess what they had? They had a little archery range there. And they told us for archery. And what does Imam Musa, when he was a kid, his favorite sport was archery. And taught the kids, you remember that? Taught the kids archery in the school when we had our little summer program. Right? Yeah. Not bad for senior citizens. But okay, let me move. And I don't think that I'll get to everything I wanted to talk about, but I'll go and forget all these pages. I'll just do one side of the top one, which I haven't left that yet. SAVAK, post-revolutionary institutional behavior. External network, power base, strategic location, Jarayan Nafuzi. And I put over here global. When I was sitting with one of the famous people in Tehran at the diplomatic section at the airport where the diplomats come in and out, I think I was getting ready to leave, and I had the head of the big show with me. Well, he was there, and he had just come in. He was just leaving. Then the ambassador is coming in. Oh, Imam Musa, da, 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 da. Oh, where you headed? I just was appointed to the ambassador, let's say Malaysia somewhere. A student. When I'm sitting at the big hotel down there and up there in New York, and everybody's coming and going upstairs, I knew everybody getting on and off the elevator. I'm sitting right at the elevator, and one of the guys from the place out there is sitting right there with me. Imam Musa, this is at that time. I haven't seen you in 34 years, like they can remember exactly.